Alrighty, we are here on Main Street, Knott's Berry Farm, right here on the edge of Fog Alley. We're gonna take you inside for Taste of Fall-O-Ween, make our way through some of the ghost town streets, see what sort of fun things we can find. There are definitely gonna be a lot of spoilers here, so if you don't want to know what's inside the Pekins, probably a good time to tune out. That said, if you wanna see some of the fun little surprises, stick around. All right, so just to start out, I mean, isn't that beautiful? Not quite as much fog, obviously, as we're used to, but pretty fantastic given the situation we're in here in 2020. This has been what we have hoped for since July 15th, when we first heard there was going to be a Taste of Something event at Knott's. Said, hope, proof of concept. Hopefully we'll get that for Halloween. August 4th, Scary Farm was officially canceled, which it obviously looked like that a little before that, and we're like, here we go. So, as we head in, we've got all the colors, definitely brighter, more fog. Let's take a look at this guy over here playing the organ. This little
totally got you singing
is fantastic. And Hopwing Lee not getting any love this season. He is just boarded up and closed up. But head over to the barber shop, see what we see there. So without the netting, obviously the air moves the fog out of here a lot faster than typical for this time of year, which is not to be surprised, not the time to want to have air kind of sitting too long. Not much that we saw new over here in this one. But this one is pretty fantastic. Doesn't look like much in the daytime, but at night. Let me take a semester off. I'm not going to switch off. So one of the neat things is, never realized how much kids love fog, but they have been just totally amped up, kids everywhere, for the last 2 days, just loving the fog. Not dissimilar to when the snow falls for Christmas events. The sheriff's office, it is open inside. You can't really see much. There'd be actors have been hanging out. The sheriff's been in here. This is new. And around the corner, we've just had Sad-Eye Joe so far. Actually, so here comes the sheriff. He's making his way back into the Pekin.
Howdy, partner.
Hello.
How's everything going?
Good, how are you doing?
Well, I'm still dead tired. But if I can just catch the rest of those ghosts, I'm going to have it made.
There we go.
Good. Keep an eye out for me.
We will. We will. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you.
So he hangs out here and he pops out from time to time with kind of friendly scares. So Sad-Eye Joe, no Mad-Eye Joe, but today, actually I take that back, they've given him a mask. He did not have that yesterday, so that seems to be a little bit of a change there. All right, so this wasn't ready yesterday, but it looks like we've got a different version of...
What do you want?
Just saying hi.
Well, hi.
How have you been?
Well, I'd be better if Curly hadn't came over and gave me this elixir that made me all wolfy and want to yell at the moon and insult people.
And you go by a different name now?
Well, I was going by Pink-Eyed Joe, but people thought that scared them away from me. So that made me angry. So now I just go by Mad-Eye.
There we go. Well, it's good to see you, Mad-Eye. Hope you get better.
I hope not. I like it.
All right, take care.
Toodaloo.
So we do get a little version, a bit more sanitized version of Mad-Eye.
What do you want?
All right, let's head back out into the alley.
Oh, it's good to see you.
So as of now, none of the stores, except for Cordy's, has any Halloween merchandise. So general store, hotel, all of that is just the usual boysenberry goodness, but no Halloween goodness. Really tough to see in there, but there's a little creature sitting on the desk. Nothing much in there. And over here, we've got Black Cat. Then we've seen this newspaper around, Apparition Spotted. Sarah Marshall wanted. Some spooky photos. All right, so we're gonna continue in the ghost town streets here. And you probably already see on Facebook or Twitter, or Instagram, or somewhere, but one of our favorites over here, looking for Sarah Marshall. Rocking chair goes off, the water. Absolutely love that. All right, then a look from above here on the porch. And the toy shop. We don't have the creepy kid in here this time. It's kind of the usual look. The Undertaker. Knott's fans know what to expect over here.
Is that the meatball thing? Yeah. Here, I'll light you up so you can vlog it.
And over here at Town Hall, we've got the judge with his gavel. Hello. See you. Good, how are you?
Very well. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you. Thank you. So now the schoolhouse, the old schoolhouse, you've got a scene with some masks on the desks of the kids and a skeleton in the teacher spot, but it's pretty difficult to see. We'll see if we can take a look. It's a lot easier to see in the daytime. But over here, something familiar to haunt fans. Good old Phineas. And down that way, nothing much really. I mean, some, you know, foliage and some pumpkins and things like that, but nothing to really get Halloween fans too excited. Let's see if we can see anything up here. Yeah, really dark in there, tough to see. But check out our social media and you'll see pictures of it. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Parks and Cons, all of them. It's a fun little ominous scene. Toy Junction, we're often referred to as the magic shop, remains closed during these times. Over here at the glass blower, open, but we also have, I forget her last name, but her first name's Nosy. There we go, Nosy Rosie.
I makeup on puppets like that. Yeah. Listen, she knows it. Thank you, Nosy Rosie. I got you, girlfriend.
All right, Boot Hill is such a highlight, but let's come back to that. We'll finish in Boot Hill.
Here's a reminder from your mommy. Always listen to your mommy.
Inside the bank, not seeing anything much in there. Some spooky lighting. Remember, with all these things, stuff comes together. If you're coming out next weekend, you might find some new things that aren't here this weekend, or maybe just find some things that we missed. Yesterday, there was no Mad Eye Joe, just Sad Eye. And so things change overnight. Let us know if you find anything cool out here. Hit us up on social media, drop us an email, something. Love to hear from you if you find some cool stuff that we missed or that's just new. All right, and as we make our way here to the edge of Ghost Town, we have the conductor appearing with that beautiful fog and light backdrop.
And now, just bring it down.
take the ghouls back home. They all have.
We've got a couple little arts and craft type booths in here with some fun Halloween merch. They also have the cookie decorating, and you can decorate your own jack-o'-lantern, as well as the photo backdrop. Obviously the saloon with some awesome lighting, and one of the characters that's been entertaining, particularly the kids. Awesome. All right, let's head to Boot Hill and wrap this thing up. All right, so Boot Hill has become quite the popular stop with this really fun, entertaining little show.
On the stage, the bartender spilled a rye gin right where my foot.
So each of the graves come to life with a ghost.
10 years of dance lessons out the front door. Broke my neck in 2 or maybe 3, enough for the undertaker to take his fee. My head is all floppy, as straight as a rag doll. But as a ghost, I never worry that I might fall.
They disappear. And it turns out kids absolutely love this place. Sounds like we got another apparition coming.
Named San Andreas. Shaky sand, some would say. Prospecting the hills for gold for the big payday. Day and night I work the mine, digging for gold, leaving nothing behind. My trusted mule Sarah by my side. The tunnel's too skinny and the load's too wide. Call me irresponsible because I dug too deep. When the shaking started, I started to weep. Fast as I could out the tunnel I went. But before I could escape, my life was spent. 'Twasn't my gold my appeteptos read, but I know I'm dead because of my greed. Shaking and quaking, my ghost does jitter, dancing an unending jig. But I'm not bitter.
The grave goes dark again. And so intermittently, they light up. The ghost gets projected on the side there, tells their story of how they ended up here in Boot Hill, and so on and so forth. Absolutely phenomenal idea that people are going nuts over. All right, we're gonna wrap up this video here in Boot Hill because we're gonna hang out a little bit longer and hear some more of these stories. So some awesome stuff. Again, huge congrats to everybody working on this from Knott. Taste of Fall-O-Ween is so much more than we could have hoped for in this year. Not a replacement for Scary Farm by any means, but absolutely fantastic nonetheless, and so appreciated. We have seen people more excited at Knott's this weekend than the last 6 months combined everywhere we've gone. So awesome job. All right, wrapping up here at Knott's. Until next time, we'll see you in line somewhere.